What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Twist Life of TV. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap review of The Handmaid's Tale. This is season 1, episode 2, Birthday. Okay, so we're going to jump right on into this. June is lying there lifeless in the ceremonial bed. Okay, she's laying there thinking of the color blue. Pretty much anything that reminds her of the color blue, like a song, a catchphrase, her old car that smelled like maple syrup. And that maple syrup smell happened to be Hannah's favorite. But for right now, she's here with Fred. And he's pounding away at her insides, right? It couldn't be over fast enough for June. It actually couldn't be over fast enough for Serena Joy. But she is a willing participant in this act. She's holding June's arms down as Fred is thrusting between her thighs. And I'm like, okay, she turned her eyes away in a little moment of disgust. But I wasn't sure if she was actually disgusted with June, disgusted with the act itself, or disgusted at the fact that her husband is laying her with another woman, and she hoped that maybe if she looked away for a little bit that she would be able to drown out the sounds of him grunting and moaning inside of her. But the next day, June, she gets to meet with Glenn. Okay, they on their weekly trip to the market. Alma and Brianna, they tag along. I forgot their names, and at this particular time we don't know what Glenn's first name is. Okay, but no, Alma and Brianna, they tag along. And after the market, June and Glenn decides to take a walk to the walk home. They want to go the long way along the river again. This actually gives them a better chance to talk to one another without fear or out too much fear. We learned that Glenn used to be a professor. Now, most of the professors were sent off to the colonies. Professors, teachers, preachers, doctors, those are the ones who sent to the colonies. And the only reason why she's a handmaid is because she could birth the baby. Okay, and it's amazing how their captors seem to be holy rollers, right? They so holier than thou, but they up here knocking down churches. Okay, and for some reason I expect that the MAGA nuts will do the same thing. Since they are running on this white Christian nationalist type of philosophy and trying to convert everybody over, force white Christian nationalism on everybody, I could see them knocking down a synagogue. I could see them going to the Baptist churches and burning them down. Shit that they used to do back in the 50s and the 60s and stuff like that. Okay, well, June, she remembered that this church that they're knocking down used to be her father's parish. This is the first time that we had any indication that we are actually in June's home. She's familiar with her surroundings, but she's not. You know what I'm saying? The church also is the place where Hannah first got baptized. Glenn then told her about another church that's up in New York that the same thing is happening to. And June is like, girl, how you know that? Okay, because we ain't supposed to be reading. We ain't supposed to be watching TV. How you know that something is popping off like this up in New York, right? So, and then she asked, and furthermore, how do you know that there's an eye in my house? Remember she told her that last doggone episode. Right then, a black van pulled up, you know what I'm saying, right on them. And 2 guardians hopped out. They panicked. The fear that came over their eyes, they turned white as a fucking ghost. It was heavy on their face. But good thing the guardians were not there for them. They actually accosted some man that was walking down the street. Now, June, she was a bit happy. She was relieved that it wasn't for them. But she felt guilt that it happened to be for somebody or anybody at all. Well, look, Glenn tell her, look, don't fret. Don't trip off that. You have the right to be happy. Let me let you know, a little something, girl. We got a whole clique out here. A whole crew, a whole network. If you want to be down, just let me know, okay? You want to be down with what we're going through. You want to be down. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be down with you. If y'all know who sing the original song, I Want to Be Down, drop it in the comment section. I'm going to give y'all a little microphone, something like that out the emoji vault. Last week's episode, our emoji vault winner happens to be Tamika Williams. She's the only person that guessed the answer to the question. The question being who's singing The Song Come Out Tomorrow. What play or movie did that come from? And that happens to be Annie, and she got that right, so shout out to her. She deserves a little bit all the sunshine. I think I still have to give her a gift though. Anywho, if y'all know who sings I Want to Be Down, drop it in the comment section. I'm gonna drop y'all a hot mic. So June said she didn't want to be involved. This is not something that she do. That's not her. Okay, in the very first episode at the end, June said that she was going to survive. Surviving does not mean helping others to survive as well. That was not her ministry. And it kind of explains so much of what is going to happen with June's path in upcoming episodes or upcoming seasons. But like Glenn said, you don't know who you can be until you actually do it. Until you're in the fight. You don't know what is going to come out of you or what you can do. And she tells her, look, whatever you find out in your household, let us know. Okay, your commander, he kind of high up there. He's high ranking. If he tie his shoe wrong, if he blow his nose wrong, let us know, right? And June in this moment realizes there's a us. She said, let us know. What you mean there's a us? There's people out here who not just scratching and surviving. Good times. They're not just scratching and surviving. There's actually people out here fighting back. She learns that there are soldiers and rebels that are fighting in Chicago trying to hold down the fort, baby. Okay. She learned that Anchorage, Alaska is now the capital of what's left of the United States. And there's only 2 stars on that doggone flag. One being Alaska and one being Hawaii. And it's kind of interesting that neither one of these states are part of the united portion of the United States. Alaska is separated by Canada. And then we got Hawaii, which is not even landlocked. You know what I'm saying? But there are people out there who are not accepted in this way of life. So June is feeling a little, what's the word? Not weary. Weary? W-A-R-Y? She's just feeling a little bit like, I ain't too sure about what's going on, but okay. See, anyway, she goes inside and Nick is creepily staring at her. This dude is always staring at her. That would make me nervous, okay? But he tells her, look here, don't get too close to Glenn. She's like, what? Don't get too close to Glenn. She is dangerous. Now, why would you say a thing like that, Nick? Why would you think that Glenn is dangerous? Are you the eye that Glenn is talking about? He then tells her, look, Fred wants to see you tonight, 9 o'clock. Be there or be square. And you better be on time, okay? Now, being alone with Fred in his office is something that is forbidden, okay? So while she contemplates why he wants her to be there, a birthmobile arrives for her. It's a Warren's time to give birth. Warren is our one-eyed Janine, okay? Some of the handmaids that's riding in the birthmobile, they're kind of excited about it, right? But June knows that the chance of having a healthy baby in this society is real slim. So we get to the house where the birth is happening, and this is weird ass enactment going on. Naomi, who is the commander of this particular house, is laid out on the floor, surrounded by the other wives, pretending to be in labor. They like going through Lamar's class with her shit. You know, she up there, girl, ain't nothing happening to you. Ain't nothing going on with you. You ain't feeling a damn thing in your body. You ain't got no phantom kicks, nothing like that. No heartbeats, no contractions. Ain't nothing going on with you, not on me. Quit faking the doggone funk. But she down there moaning in pain like she really going through some shit. I'm like, this whole setup is sick as fuck. So only a demented ass mind will go to this level of pretend. Okay. Whew, we go in the other room where the real work is going on. You know, and while they going to, when she headed there, June, flashbacks on the day that she gave birth to Hannah. She was the only baby in that hospital that was born healthy. There were apparently 2 other babies ended up in the ICU, and the rest of them dead. Okay. Now, I didn't pick up the first time I watched this that the nurse said to June, "Praise be," when she told her she was a healthy baby. And I'm thinking, them babies didn't die. Them babies was taken. Okay. And she should keep an eye on that praise be nurse. Like when my daughter was born, I would not let them take her out of the room. Everything that they need to do. They want to get her vitals, you better come in here and get her vitals. You want to draw some blood, you better come in here and draw some blood. I'm nursing her anyway, so she don't need to leave my dog on the side. I wouldn't let them take my baby. And I was in the hospital a whole week. When I had, usually you had your baby pop you out, they send you out the hospital the next day. I was there a whole week. We was gonna get the lactation right, we was gonna get everything right before I left this hospital. But she wasn't leaving my side. I better not doze off and wake up and she not be there, because that's what happened to June. She fell asleep and she woke up and the baby was gone. Well, speaking of her bedside, June tells of Glenn about Fred wanting to get her alone. Apparently to her bedside is what June is thinking. So if Glenn says she gonna snoop around a little bit, find out what's going on with that, see if that's something that he used to do frequently with his previous handmaid, and get back to her. So it's time for Janine now to actually give birth. So it's time for her to push and push. And they got this chant, this cult-like chant going on. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Hold, hold, hold. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Hold, hold, hold. And then when Naomi came in the room, it came, breathe, breathe, breathe. Push, push, push. I mean, they always got these three-part chants that's going on up here. Naomi bring her ass in there, sit down behind Janine and cup her little laboring body as if they were one. One meaning only Naomi existed in this moment, because Janine was only a fucking vessel in which she's giving the birth to, and that's nothing more. It turns out it's a girl, a healthy baby girl. Praise be. Okay, they take her immediately away from Janine and place the baby in the arms of Naomi. And they pat Naomi hair like they patting the sweat off her. This bitch ain't broke no sweat. She ain't did nothing. Okay, so like I said, June, when she was giving birth to Hannah, she woke up in the middle of the night. Her damn baby was gone. She gets up and goes in the hallway and looks for Luke. He unaware that his daughter is missing. Then an alarm rings out, baby. Luke takes off down the hallway like, let me go find out what's going on. And June slowly runs down the hallway. She is not fully healed. She just gave birth herself, so she should be out the doggone bed for real. And she sees the nurse that I told her to watch out for laying dead in the middle of the hospital floor in her pool of blood. Just dead child. Then June runs into the woman that's cradling Hannah in her arms, saying the baby is alive. She alive. I told you my baby was alive. And she is clearly going through a PTSD moment. Clearly. But June is fully lucid. Child, that baby ain't yours. Give me back my damn baby, right? Luke just happened to run up on behind the lady, and they was able to get the Hannah out of her arms with security's assist and tackle the lady, bring her down to the gown. So back into Janine's birthing room, they go back to the birth mobile. Glenn tells her that she didn't get any tea on the commander. No, only thing she could do is give her some advice. If she get accused of anything, just apologize. They like to act like they being forgiving. I forgive you, my child. That type of shit. If you get accused of anything, just apologize. So she tell her, look, Nick say to watch out for your ass, okay? She seemed shocked. Glenn seemed shocked. Like, he told you that? For real? But she let her know there's a lot of drivers that are eyes, so be careful of him. Like, he telling you to be careful of me, be careful of him. Don't trust nobody. That's the one thing me and him saying in common. So Janine tried. She's tired, baby. She's weary. She woke up. Well, they woke her up so she could nurse baby Angela, because that's when Naomi named the baby. And she tells her brother Caleb, she tells her that I am your mama, baby. I'm your real mama, okay? And then she sings, don't worry about a thing. Hey, every little thing is gonna be alright. I said, don't worry about a thing. Hey, every little thing is gonna be alright. Hey, y'all let me know who sings that song, okay? If y'all know who can sing that song, drop that down in the comment section as well. Or tell me what is the name of the original song. A lot of people get that wrong. Leave it down in the comment section. And again, I'm going into the emoji vault. And maybe I'm going to give you a baby shower gift from Janine's birthday. That's what I'm going to give you. So if you get the first question around about, I want to be down, then you get a little microphone. Mic drop on that ass, right? You can tell me why we not worried about a thing, who sings that, or what is the name of the original song. Then I'm going to give you a little gift bag from Janine's baby shower right out the emoji vault, okay? It's time for June to meet up with Fred. Nick watches her. He always fucking watching her from the doggone window before she heads to his office. Again, this is a place that women are not allowed. Even Serena Joy is not allowed in there. She feels like she's walking into her death. She describes it like a girl going into a horror movie, head into a dark basement, hoping to see her boyfriend, only to be fooled and be killed and stabbed up down there. And the fear of what's waiting on the other side of that door, it makes her journey seem long. Okay, like what the fuck does he want? Okay, he tells her, come on in, sit on down, and she's hesitant. He like, you can look at me when you talk to me. That's even forbidden. She ain't even supposed to look that man in his damn face. But he like, while we in the comforts of this room, girl, we could be in the rules a little. Okay, we could be in the rules. The look that she gave him, baby, if looks could kill, he'd be dead. Okay, but he tells us he want to play a game. He wants to play a little game, and I'm like, dude, you already playing games by inviting her into that doggone room. Okay. But he pours out the game of Scrabble. Y'all know I love me some Scrabble. I talked about this before on this channel. I love me the game of Scrabble. They was coming up with some big ass words like zygote and shit like that. Larynx. Really, y'all was really making up the words on this damn game. Okay, but we really been in the rules. We really gonna be in the rules. She's not supposed to be doing none of this. She's not supposed to be in a room looking at the commander, playing Scrabble. She looking at the letters on the board. She has not seen written letters, the alphabet, in however many years that she's been in this situation now, right? I think at least 3 years now. She hasn't seen letters on a keyboard or letters at all. It is books all over the place, lining up the room. She's just like in heaven right now. She used to be a book editor, so just being surrounded by books is like giving her the joy that she didn't know that she still had inside her. She was so happy that she forgot who the fuck she was and where she was at this moment. She's smiling and cracking jokes with him, but one thing that she did learn from him is that he gonna be going to DC next week, child. She walked out of there untouched, feeling like, whoo, he might not be at all. She was even laughing and chuckling to herself. I don't know if she was laughing and chuckling just because she made it out alive and nothing bad happened to her, or did she think she made a fucking friend? Okay, girl, he is playing you. He is playing you, building up your trust in him. He made her feel seen. He made her feel wanted. He made her feel like a human fucking being. Bitch, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. The next day, she was walking on sunshine. I'm walking on sunshine. Oh, I'm walking on sunshine. Oh, I'm walking on sunshine. Oh, and don't you feel good? Hey, all right now, don't you feel good? Okay, that's not gonna be an emoji question, but if y'all know it, y'all put that down in the comment section too. Who seen that? Okay, anyway, she felt like she won. She felt like she did something. And the fact that she think that Nick is wondering what the hell it was that she did and he doesn't know, that made her feel kind of special. It made her feel kind of powerful. She couldn't wait to tell him Glenn. She could not wait to tell him what she had learned. All she knows is that he gonna be gone next week. But she couldn't wait to tell her. She felt like she did something. She accomplished some shit. June says, she gets out there and that ain't no Glenn. That's a whole new motherfucker standing next to her. What the fuck happened to Glenn? What happened to her? June says, or she asked, did Glenn get transferred or something so soon? Okay. Usually they give them a few tries before they transfer him on to another house. She got transferred already? Oh, girl turned out the lights on her sunshine baby and said, I am of Glenn. Okay. So we don't know where the hell of Glenn, the original, the OG of Glenn went. And now we got this new, of Glenn 2.0, in her spot. And she seems like she is down with the cause. She is a true believer. And that just doused all of June's little sunshine. That's the end of this episode, y'all. I know I was talking fast, so I made this short and sweet. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for watching. And I'm probably going to try to do another video this week as well, since I was behind last week. Thank y'all for being here always. Peace.